Hey, this is Drake Bell, and you're watching Artisan Speaks.
One. Yo, we didn't. Did you clap?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see it. We didn't even. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the actual real life episode of Artisan Speaks podcast. This week brought to you by our lovable patrons. Thank you. We could not have been able to do all of this nonsense without you. I'll fucking touch you!
I'm scared.
Oh, they're broken?
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to mention it. I was just going to wear them without one of the...
Yeah, go ahead.
things. Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah.
So I've been in London for we've all been in London for the past 3 days, right?
Yes.
And Max is also here. Say hi, Max.
Hi guys.
Yeah. And so we've been fucking around in London for a bit, yeah? Oh, I forgot to mention our very special guest. I'm so sorry. Kyle Letty, everybody. Round of applause for Kyle Letty. Thank you so much for coming out here today. Oh, he's left. Oh, no, he's back.
coming back.
Thanks, Kyle. Thanks so much for coming around. He's doing a weird wave thing with his hand.
Yeah, that's him saying hi.
Yeah.
In Kyle.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have a mic, so all we have is hologram projection for him today. Sorry so very much, Kyle Letty.
Hell yeah.
So, what have we done in London so far?
Fucked about for 3 exact days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it,
Oh.
actually, I'll be honest.
No, you know what I remember? I remember we went to fucking Nando's. This allegedly amazing, this is a British restaurant. You gotta go see it. It's
We
the
went to
fucking
a
best.
shit Nando's.
It's cheeky Nando's. You
It
gotta
was
go
a
see
poor
it.
quality Nando's.
Just like all Nando's.
I'm disappointed in the quality of the Nando's.
Yeah, okay, so here's what happens. We go into the fucking Nando's, right? First thing they do is like, oh, here you go, we'll give you a seat, right? We wait there for 20 minutes, and no one's coming to us. Lizzie's like, oh, I see what's wrong. We gotta put a chicken in the fucking thing. And then we wait another 20 minutes, no one shows up, and Lizzie's like, oh, wait, maybe this is one of them you gotta go up and ask. You gotta go ask. What are you doing?
Just pulling the window closed.
No, I want them to hear.
Oh, you want them to hear the
Open
sound
up
of
the
the
window.
city?
Hey! Bazinga!
Oh, there's someone walking by, and I'm actually genuinely... I don't like that. I don't like the fact that you did that.
We're gonna get a noise complaint and they're gonna walk in here and see the show.
That'd be funny.
They're gonna be really fucking confused.
Anyway, back to Nando's. Fucking Nando's. Okay, so we wait 20 minutes after we put the chicken in. Lizzie goes up and gives all our orders. Then we wait another fucking 20 minutes, and the food is about average to below average in the end.
Yeah.
What? Why is Nando's all hyped up? What is this? I heard so much about this Nando's shit.
This is cheeky.
I mean, it was cheeky, I'll give you that. It was fucking cheeky.
They pushed their luck quite a lot, didn't they?
Okay, yeah.
By not telling us what the fuck we're doing.
Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? Why don't we just do this in chronological order? So, day one.
Chronological.
Fuck shit. I hate you. So, day one, we go, Jack and I are waiting in fucking half an hour of traffic to get to the fucking airport. I get here.
Technically day 0. Because
Yeah.
you were in America the day before.
Then I fly over, and we have Jamie here who's can't find an elevator that's 2 feet in front of
To
her.
be fair, I didn't want to get lost in Heathrow. And it's a fucking big place. And my mum said stay on the top floor because it's a really easy one to stay at. So I did.
You said you couldn't find it.
No, I knew where the fucking elevators were. I just didn't want to find you. And I was like, just come here. That is exactly what I did.
Max, is that what happened?
I'm pretty sure that's what happened, yeah.
Yeah, I could probably bring up the messages if I wasn't being a vessel for Kyle right now.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Oh, he's so insightful. Max, get a zoom in on this boy.
Yeah, I tried earlier. I'm not very good at this.
You gotta focus it, boy.
Channeling Kyle through our energies.
You can see Kyle. That's good. I think everyone can see him trying to swat away a swarm of bees.
You can't see the bees, though.
Yeah, no.
No, it's dark. Yeah, refocus all that shit now.
The stealth bees of London.
Okay, so then we all get here. Neek shows up eventually.
Yeah, after my mom gets on the train by accident.
Oh yeah, tell us that story.
She was helping me like put my bags on the train because I'm small and I can't carry bags. And she was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna quickly jump off now." And the train started moving, and she was like screaming and slapping at the window. She was like, "Hey, shit! I have to get off!" And everyone was laughing. I was just sitting in the seat like, "Oh, mom." And she had to get off at the next stop, and they gave her a ticket to get a bus back to Durham for free. So it was alright. But it was really embarrassing for her.
Was it that embarrassing?
For her, it was.
Yeah, well, she had to get a fucking ticket. Oh my god! So did she go up and complain, be like, "Oh, you fucking"?
No, when the
bitch."
ticket guy came around, she was like, "You're not gonna believe this." I was like, "Oh my god, just fucking tell me not supposed to be on the train." And they had to give her a ticket to get back to Durham on the
Felt
next
bad
stop.
for her.
Yeah.
Fucking unwanted stowaway on the train.
You know what? I just realized that
What?
we didn't really like introduce ourselves. They've never seen us.
I'm pretty certain,
They can tell by the voice.
and the lighting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did that subconsciously.
It was very conscious. You did that on
You were like
purpose.
shouting at us for like 10 minutes about
You were
it.
like, we should have these coloured lightings, and then you set it up. It was pretty clear that you
No,
wanted that.
I was in a trance. I have a light when I go into lighting mode.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie, you think I can bean Max on the head with this?
Maybe.
You might hit the camera though.
That is nowhere near Max. You beamed the window.
All right, one shark down. I've only got.
Does that disappear into like the
It's gone. Okay, so what else happened on the first day? Oh,
I was just showing the shark to the camera.
Oh, we
Oh, God.
we attempted to visit at M&M World, Hell on Earth.
Oh, fuck M&M World.
oh, so we visited M&M World, and I don't really see why it needs the whole fucking world. It's like they're all the same on the inside. It's all a race. I think M&M's are a race metaphor, aren't they?
Maybe.
You know?
That's why I prefer Skittles.
What?
I don't know. I just said it and stared into the camera because I thought it was funny.
Yeah, well, we went to M&M World, and like they got a bunch of M&Ms in multiple bottles. Some are this color, some are that color. They're all the fucking same chocolate. Fucking.
Yeah, except for the ones that are just like.
Yeah, dude.
There's the ones with peanuts in. They're different.
It's funny because it has pea and nut in it.
50 episodes and this is still the type of humour we're going for.
Alright, Max.
Hiya.
Shut the fuck up, camera boy. Get back to your camera boy duties, you little fucking.
I'm literally
shitty
not
titty.
doing anything.
Fuck you, Johnny.
You can't just throw sharks. This is gonna devolve into chaos.
No, it won't. If Max actually hits me, I have something.
But like M&M World was shit. I didn't even.
Worry not, fellow viewers. I have the ultimate defense against that. I activate red medicine. It restores 500 of my life.
Oh shit.
Your attack has been nullified, Max.
Can I have my shark back? That one's mine.
What was it?
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
I'll gently throw it over.
Thank
Why
you.
didn't you bean it at him?
Because I'm not fucking rude like you.
I'm not rude. I'm a host of a show.
Don't bean people. It's not.
Oh, can we talk about? Okay, so that was that day 2?
That was day one.
No, the beans.
Well, yeah, but we're doing chronological.
Okay, what else happened day 1?
I attempted to visit Lego World.
Yeah, the queue was fucking huge. It was like.
Then we visited.
Kingsman, you went to
I
go
went
see
to
your
go see.
Kingsman
Guys,
stuff.
I got to see the fucking tailor shop from Kingsman.
Which only Sparky really cares about, let's be real.
No, look, I'm sure that anyone else who's seen Kingsman realizes that's fucking cool.
Show the picture on screen. And now show the picture of the shark. And now superimpose the picture of the shark over a picture of
Stop, you're giving me
Sparky.
so much work to do.
I know, it's because I hate you.
Oh, we also saw. Okay, you're not gonna believe this, right? Like this is gonna sound made up. We saw tall Yoda.
It wasn't tall, it was floating.
No.
So shit, why is this a highlight for you?
It was Yoda, but tall.
It was
He
one of those
wasn't tall,
things-
he was levitating.
Why does he have a robe that goes down to like? It's like an
He's
11
bought one
foot
like a
robe.
few sizes too big so he can grow into it.
The thing is, right, it was one of those street performers where it's literally just they have like a stick that has a platform attached to it. and then they stand on the platform and wear something over their arm so you can't see that it's attached.
You just ruined the magic for Sparky.
No, the magic for Sparky is the fact he was tall. Like,
I don't
human
know.
size.
No, we actually
Yoda.
walked past someone doing that illusion earlier. I didn't really care because they were just a normal human, but like they weren't tall Yoda.
Yeah.
Like we saw a Yoda, but like
We saw tall Yoda twice.
oh yeah, we saw him today, but that's later. Don't spoil
Yeah.
it. Don't spoil it.
It's like, why?
What?
Why are you so excited about that?
Audience, back me up. Wouldn't it be cool to see Yoda that's like 11 feet tall? Like a tall fucking Yoda? Like imagine Yoda. He's not short.
He was 7 foot tall and floating 2 foot off the ground.
This is one of the fart ones.
Smoked been laughing at for like 3 days. Oh yeah, the fucking Uber driver said, asked if we'd been smoking something because we were laughing at the fucking shark.
That's for later. Don't spoil it. What else happened on day
Can
one?
we close the windows? I think there's an abundance of crime happening.
No, that's
outside.
good. Leave that in.
It's authentic.
Yeah.
It's the London experience.
So what else did we do
Uh,
on day one?
Uh,
Max, what did we do on day one?
So I think
we came back home and you slept quite a lot. That was the thing.
The what, sorry?
The YouTube queue.
Oh yeah, the streaming YouTube from your phone onto someone else's TV.
Oh yes.
Okay,
that was
so
YouTube.
so the night of day one, our fucking them up there were being quite big cunts. I think is an appropriate word for it. They kept banging on it, shit. Max started throwing sharks at the ceiling, hoping to get him to stop. And so, as a little bit of payback, we found out that YouTube allows you to just take control of televisions, and we could just take control of their televisions. We were just playing shit like fucking Rickroll.
It was either theirs or like the people next door, and
They didn't deserve it if it was them.
yeah.
I mean, it was banter though.
I put on an episode of Artisan Speaks.
You put on the Hev one, which is like one of the most painful ones to listen to.
Yeah.
Hi, Leper.
Hi, Leper.
Right.
Leper was now. Oh, so today we were meant to have another special guest in the form of Kyle, like in the little hologram
Yeah,
form.
Kyle was like, out of the 3 people we asked, Kyle delivered best. So.
Well, okay, so Jack Farrell was meant to also come, but he couldn't figure out how to properly aim a light at himself. This is similar to the event in which I asked him to aim a light at my camera, and he tried to magnetize the light to the camera. So I guess Jack just doesn't know how light works.
Nah.
Sorry,
Or
Jack.
magnets, to be honest.
Jack, we love you.
Hi, Jack.
I'm gonna
Keep
fucking-
writing those scripts.
Hi, this is Jamie. You're a bitch. Fuck you, Jack Farrell. Cheers.
Hiya, Raptors. It's Jack. I just got your message, and I have to say, I'm very disappointed that you would treat me this way. Why would you say those things about me? I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna be strong. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a... Oh my god, it was so mean.
Thanks for bringing me here, Jack. I appreciate it. Keep writing those scripts. Oh my god, Jamie, you're such an asshole.
I know, it's great. Fucking Jack Farrell.
Oh, we were so Leopard was supposed to do it,
Yeah.
and we said, "Hey, Leopard, can you get it? Can you get this to us in the next 40 minutes?" He's like, "Oh yeah, sure, bro. I'll do that and shit, right?" And then,
I don't think he agreed, he just kind of went, and then disappeared.
well, okay, but like either
yeah.
way,
He knew he wanted it.
about 40 minutes later, he has not delivered, and I message him, and I'm like, "Hey, boy, the fuck you doing, guy?" And he's just like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "The video of you, for the hologram." And he's like, "I don't know what you're on about." I'm like, "Guy, we just talked about this like literally less than an hour ago."
I phoned him up. It was 5:20 a.m. for him,
I don't
and
care.
he was meant to be waking up in 40 minutes.
I don't care.
Which is why I said use the next 40 minutes.
And
to
then,
do this.
and then
if you
he's
need to be
like,
awake.
and then he's like, "Wait,
Sentence.
what? You meant now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what? Yes, now. This is the last day.
Yeah,
Yeah."
and
Max, is the camera
Moment
focused?
from this recording.
Okay.
Cool, good.
it's good to be cautious of that.
I don't want a fucking blurry camera. I know. I see. This pisses me off when I go on YouTube. I see a fucking video, right? And the guy's got the fucking camera unfocused for the whole thing. I can't even watch it.
It's out of focus now.
Just leave it like that.
I'm running out of sharks to chuck at him.
Yeah, no, that's too many. You've thrown too many within the first,
Yeah, this one back.
Couple of minutes.
Oh, so close.
Rest in peace.
Oh. Okay, so we all went to bed, and then what happened on day 2?
Well, you say that when we went to bed, that's when we had the noisy arse.
Oh yeah. It felt like they were playing musical chairs, is what you said, I think.
Yeah, because here's the thing: if they were fucking, it would be like one repetitive banging sound over and over and over. But it sounded like they were moving furniture and shit.
Yeah, it was like they were assembling IKEA.
It's like they were
furniture.
setting
It was
up a room
fucking
for a
mad.
podcast or something.
Well, here's the thing: we moved 2 beds and put a load of stuff on the wall, and like we were still moderately quiet about it.
The thing is, it's because we weren't jumping up and down and hammering the ground as we did it.
Apparently they had kids or something, and that probably explains it.
Yeah, nah, that's excuses.
I don't fucking care. Just like put tape on their mouths and shit.
Yeah. Also, first night was when I had my fucking worst experience because
Oh, he
it
had
was,
a big poopy.
it was too hot in the fucking room. Well, that too, because I ate some quite out of date thing, and then it didn't agree with me, and that's been haunting me this entire weekend. I want to die. But also, I was trying to sleep, and it was too fucking hot to sleep. So I was like, okay, I'll open the window. But there were chavs in the car directly out the window, playing music and shouting. So if I had the window open, it was too loud to sleep. But if I had it closed, it was too warm to sleep. So I stayed awake in the entire night. And I was fucking pissed. What was that?
I hope the mic picked that up. That sounded like a sound effect from Slender.
I think the violin kid from Darkwood's out there somewhere.
I really hope your mic picks that up.
I hope so too, but I can't be certain.
London's a scary place. I swear to God, like London is actually terrifying. Like since I've been here, I think I've seen actually like 30 police cars drive down the street. What? Oh wait, hold on.
Literally on cue. Actually,
There we go. That would have been picked up for definite.
31.
Thanks, officer. I hired him. We were on sync.
yeah, he was just waiting out in the window.
Yeah, he's ready. He's like, oh, I think he's fucking on about it now. I'm talking to him.
He's the one keeping the chavs out of that car opposite us.
Yeah. Okay, so continue about your poop story.
I don't want to continue about that. I was just ill. That was literally it.
I was up like all night trying to take a piss, but like Neek sleeps right here on this bed, and that's the bathroom right there. Can you aim the fucking camera at the bathroom, mate? That's the bathroom. Neek is like head is right here, like door's there. So I'm like I can't fucking open the door. That's gonna wake up Neek. The light's gonna shine on her fucking face and all that shit. So, I'm sitting at that door like a monk, just thinking of a master strategy on how to leave the room without waking people up. And then Jamie wakes up to take a big poop, and I'm like, this is my chance. I can flee.
Yeah.
And then I took a piss, and I was all good.
Yeah.
You don't need to be that stealthy when people are literally just fast asleep.
But yeah, you do, though. I don't know how, like, thorough you're sleeping.
I move like a hobbit. So I'm pretty stealthy, man.
Okay.
I'm quiet.
So we get to move on to day 2.
I think so. Oh, that's not going to sound too great. I should turn off notifications on the Kyle. This is going to break immersion. I got to turn him away just so that it...
We're cutting the live feed with Kyle right now.
Yeah, Kyle needs a moment or 12.
I was going to say, while I was doing that, Sparky can put up a picture I took of like one of the guys pissing because I got really...
Oh yeah. We want to. No one fucking made him into Slender Man.
Suits did. Someone did.
Oh, no, Suit did.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, he did. I never saw it.
I didn't see it either.
Oh, I'll see that later. Might
Put it
put
on
it
the screen.
I'll
Might
give
do.
you on the screen.
Okay, so we move on to day 2. Is that everything from day 1?
Yeah, that's
Well, I mean, also, day 1 we hung out with Lizzie and Richie.
Yeah.
Hi, Lizzie.
Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Richie.
You'll come into the story
Legend.
in a sec. So fucking
On day 2.
day 2, I wake up and I've got a message from Rob, developer of Executive Assault, right?
Legend.
Yeah. And he's all like, "Oh, you in London?" I'm like, "Yeah." "You want to fucking hang out, mate?" And he's like, "Yeah." And so we go out to this we go out to...
Spoons. We went to Witherspoons.
No, we went out to the fucking Big Ben Bridge and shit. And
Yeah,
then,
that's near where he lives.
yeah, and then... No, we went to London Tower, which is barely even a fucking tower. It looks more like a fortress.
I mean, a fortress has towers.
Yeah, but that's not... It said it's one singular. It is a singular
I believe
tower.
at one point it probably was. That's how constructing forts works. You start with like...
Yeah, it was at one point one tower, yeah, but you could say that about literally any fucking building, then.
Probably not.
He says no, he disagrees.
Cottages, mate. They aren't towers, they're fucking cottages.
Cottages aren't towers, they're cottages.
Yeah.
That's like a
You can't
quote.
call a fucking cottage a tower. You can't call a bungalow a tower. Come on, mate.
Well, why not?
They're one floor.
Kyle, what do you have to say about this? He looks upset about it.
I have a feeling that he wants to walk away very soon. Yeah.
Kyle, come back. Come on, man. You can't do that to us. We're live, man. Oh, thanks, Kyle.
Yeah,
He's a reliable
he's a
friend.
performer to the end.
He's a reliable friend. Thanks, Kyle.
He'll never let you down.
Man, he must be getting a good workout. How far into this are we? 20 minutes. He's still going.
Jesus.
He's quite the fucking exercise boy.
He has got a lot of energy despite how he looks. Which is dead.
Yeah. Okay, so day 2, we go to the fucking Witherspoon. It's completely packed.
Yeah,
And
there's no tables. We're
And
like,
so this is where Max come forth. Make sure the camera's all in focus and everything.
Hell yeah.
And so Max, we go into a store, and why don't you tell us what you bought? What did you buy, Max? Look into the camera. I want you to. This is a confession. This is a fucking confession. What did you buy?
I bought the Weatherspoons all-day brunch.
No. What did you buy at the second place?
What, the Weathers...
Because we weren't at Weatherspoons.
Oh, no. Oh, apologies. Yes, so we went to a hipster coffee shop called Pret or something. I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce it. It's not physically possible.
I think it's French.
Yeah, it's French for something.
I think it means at the...
So while we're waiting for Rob, I didn't want to loiter, so I thought, okay, I'm going to make a purchase. Now, the cheapest thing on the drinks aisle was like £2 because they're pretentious, and it was called activated charcoal. There's actually some of it here.
Yeah, here it is.
Swag will put a picture of it up on the screen in a minute. It's
Potentially
activated
a video of you
charcoal.
drinking it
Yeah.
after activating it.
Oh,
Yes.
by the way, thank you, Stephen Merchant, for coming on the episode.
Oh, no worries. Second best podcast I've ever been on.
What's the first?
The Ricky Gervais Show.
What do you mean? They're not better than us.
Yeah, sure. So basically, activated charcoal. So basically, it's really good stuff. It's £1.99, and it has activated charcoal on it. Now, no wonder what you're thinking. What's the difference between charcoal and activated charcoal? Hear me out. Oxygen, right? And with that,
You gotta tell them how you found that out.
okay. Well, I picked it up, and I basically just wanted to annoy the cashiers. So I specifically asked them, "Hey fellas, I want to buy this, but what's the difference between regular charcoal and activated charcoal?" And so none of them knew. They were even pulling people out the back who were meant to be making the food and stuff, to which they then just started looking it up on their phones. I think 3 people asked Siri, and we finally got our answer. It's oxygen.
Yeah.
It has oxygen in it.
Thank you.
Make it better. And he drank. Not only that,
Are
he
you sure you
drank.
don't want to drink it now?
Not yet. We'll save that.
He drank like 4 fucking bottles of it.
Well, he drank 3. This is the 4th.
Oh yeah, no, he bought 4. He
safe.
drank 3, like on the spot. Like before I'd even known he bought charcoal, he'd already fucking slurped down 2 of them. Oh, Max, you're gonna drink this at the end though.
Yeah,
You're gonna
obviously.
fucking drink it on the
Oh,
show.
of course.
Yeah,
It's great.
he likes it. So this isn't like a challenge.
I hate him.
It's just a drink with charcoal in it.
A
Because
beverage.
that's something people drink.
Okay,
Guys,
so
welcome to the rehydration challenge. Just drink a drink you like.
we find Rob, Executive Assault Man.
That's gonna fall down.
We find Rob, Executive Assault Man at the fucking. I hope it doesn't. It's charcoal. It'll stain. We find him at
Activated charcoal.
place
Which probably
Petit
still
Place
stays-
was it
stays.
Petit whatever.
Yeah.
We find him there, and he brings us to another Weatherspoons that is far away but also almost packed, and I find out about what British breakfasts are, and fucking apparently, and I didn't know this, but you people you put beans on everything.
Yes,
Why?
All day
It's a
English
breakfast food.
breakfast is
It's not.
it is.
egg, bacon, sausage, hash brown,
They don't even-
beans, toast.
They don't even separate the beans from the rest of it. Like
Yeah, because it's part of the meal, which
No.
you're meant to eat at
yeah,
the
but
same
it's like a
time as
wet
everything
thing,
else.
though. It's a wet thing. You don't want the wet shit getting all over the other dry
Because you're
shit.
used to fucking deep fried
If
shit.
it all goes in your face, it's fine.
What? No. You don't
Yeah.
want to. Do you want to eat some wet bread? You want to eat some soggy fucking bread?
Beans on toast is literally beans poured on toast. So yes, having the bean liquid on toast is fine.
Bean liquid.
Bean liquid.
Fuck off.
That's my album name.
Okay, so we get there at 12:14 or whatever, but the fucking place stopped serving breakfast at 12. So I'm quite miffed at that.
Somehow, Rob still managed to order a breakfast before then.
Yeah, and then they start showing me the meal lists of like, oh look, we can get brunch, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get brunch, and like the food I literally just wanted eggs, bacon, and toast. That was all I fucking wanted. And like apparently you can't buy that at this place. You have to buy like a fucking combo meal or some shit. And I'm like, okay, maybe I can just ask them to remove it. What's on the brunch? How do I get the eggs, meal, and toast? And like 90% of the fucking meal is shit I don't want. I'm like, I'm just gonna have to ask them to remove half, like most of the meal. So what the fuck's the point? And then this is the point that broke me. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll eat later. I'll just order a Diet Coke. And they're just like, oh, well actually we have Pepsi. And I just left.
The thing is, a lot of shops buy Pepsi because it's cheaper.
Yeah, it sucks more too.
I prefer.
We're not gonna talk about this. Not here.
Yeah,
But
we're outnumbered.
So anyway, so I stormed out of the
Sponsored
building.
by Pepsi.
I stormed out of the building and I went to Tesco and I bought a Diet Coke. So what happened in the restaurant while I was gone?
We were very scared and confused.
We were scared and confused, and Max asked some strangers to keep an eye out for you.
I opened up the door and some girl looked at me as if I just like toe punted her child. So like I said, "Oh no, don't mind me. I'm looking for my like midget friend who sounds like he's from Brooklyn, but actually he's from Rhode Island. So if you see him, let me know."
I'm not walking here. What the fuck, dude?
But you were walking out there. So
Yeah, I was walking there.
makes sense.
Oh, well, okay, so did you just expect me to leave and walk immediately back in?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't tell us where you're going.
We thought it was a funny haha. Oh, they don't have drink. No, I'm out, and then you leave. And it's really
Exactly.
funny. But then you stayed left.
Well, actually, I went
got
right out of the
concerned.
store.
Well, yeah, but you get the point. And you hadn't taken your pills that morning, so we were extra concerned because we were like, he might have just crossed the road and got hit by a
I'm
bus.
not fucking retarded.
Well, that's debatable.
You might have crossed the road and got hit by a bus. So we worried a bit, but not too much, admittedly. That was a fake out.
You don't need.
He's playing the mind games
Now you don't
now.
know when it's gonna be a real throw or a fake throw. Come on. So yeah, okay. Well, what I did is I went down. I walked down the street. It's like pouring rain. I'm upset now because I don't have any breakfast or beverage to go with my not breakfast, and I just walk into the Tesco and I buy a Diet Coke and I look for food. All you fucking have are like, and this is not the British chips. We'll get to that. You all just have chips.
Crisps.
Fuck off.
That's good timing. I'm actually proud of myself for that.
You just got a bunch of fucking crisps.
Yes.
And that's it. That's all that's in fucking Tesco. You just have crisps.
Yeah, it's because that's not like a proper Tesco. That's like a corner shop style.
Yeah.
shit
I couldn't even
ass
find
Tesco.
like anything except that. It was just that.
You found Skittles, which you ate like 12 of, and then closed the bag and
Because it tastes terrible.
stole it from you.
Skittles for bread.
They were terrible Skittles. I was so I bought Skittles, which I'm like, I love Skittles. I'll just eat those because I can't find any food at the Tesco and I can't order any fucking food at this shitty restaurant. So I go back to the place. I'm like, I bought a Diet Coke. And I plop my Skittles on the table and I'm like, these taste fucking awful. So I just give them to Jamie.
I've been eating them throughout the remainder of this.
still have them?
Probably. The thing is, the resealing thing on the Skittles, right, doesn't really work for long term. So it opened in my bag, and now there were just Skittles at various points.
Nick, you don't outnumber me. Kyle likes Coke too.
We can just turn them off though.
No! Don't turn off my boy. Don't you fucking touch my son.
You need one hand to hold the mic. Yeah, you can't beat me. We have threat.
Sorry, Kyle. Oh, he's left! Oh no, you didn't have to come back, Kyle! Oh, Kyle!
Every time. Why does he always leave at like the?
Well,
the
he needs
best
to go.
moment?
He's going off screen to grab a drink. He must be thirsty.
Yeah, it's quite heavy exercise. It's like you got to take regular breaks.
Yeah. He's doing something crazy right now. Okay, so after the restaurant, we say our farewells to Rob. Nice guy. Buy Executive Assault 2 on
very
Steam.
nice person.
It's not out yet.
You tried to get a shark model put in it, and potentially, who knows?
It might work.
There's a chance.
He's just like, oh yeah, that sounds fun. I'm
He's
looking
like,
for
he needs
something.
random encounters. So.
Yeah, it's just, so I might look out for the shark in Executive Assault 2. Confirmed.
Confirmed in like the biggest quote marks.
So we go out to the Tesco. Now we go back to the Tesco because Max is interested in. What were you interested in?
Was I interested in the Tesco?
Yeah, you said you wanted to go back to the Tesco.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I just wanted to get lip balm, I think.
They didn't have that there, did they?
Yeah, they didn't, because
They had like nothing.
Oh no, is this the one after the spoons? Yeah, I got my lip balm.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Wait,
Is it recording again?
It is recording again.
Hi everybody, welcome to Artism Speaks podcast, episode 50. This week featuring Neek and Rap. Yeah, we already did this.
It's the funny joke.
Yeah, it's a big.
We're
XD.
gonna have to do that a few times because the camera's recording length is like half an hour.
Yeah, the camera can only go for a half an hour on one thing. So I got my Kinder Egg, guys.
We don't need to do a
Are you sure
Kinder
it's
Egg
recording
opening
right now? Is the
video.
little?
It's definitely recording now.
Cool.
Okay, Jimmy.
We should do a clap sync again
The fuck is this white
because you're
shit?
gonna need to sync this up to the music.
chocolate.
What
The
music?
music, as in
What's
our
the white
voices.
stuff?
Again.
Chocolate.
It's white chocolate.
It's yeah.
No, alright, that's fine.
3, 2, 1. Cool. There we go.
Bazinga.
I'm amazed that worked. Didn't expect that.
Alright. What is this
Yeah.
fucking... So apparently these are banned in America because our dumbasses are too retarded to not bite into this stuff.
yeah,
Well, we'll save this until I'm done with the egg. We'll keep it a secret.
It is a secret. We don't know what's in it. That's the surprise.
I hope it's a
Hi,
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Hi,
Turtle.
Jay.
Okay, so what? What happened after the Tesco?
I think we walked around confused for quite a while. Like, what the fuck do we do? That like, where are we? Why are we doing this?
No.
Who are we?
After Tesco, we went into that underpass which had like all of that cool graffiti, and someone subbed we could like a bus driver in 2016. And then I think we went to the Science Museum.
Yeah, we went to Science Museum to
To meet Tim Peake!
meet Tim Peake. There's the ticket. It was an experience that I did not partake in.
Okay, hold on. So let's
Unintentionally.
let's not get onto that yet. We saved that.
Yeah.
So we're in the Tim Peake Museum, and we go up to meet Tim Peake in virtual reality because obviously
Tim Peake Museum.
he's a very busy man. Oh wait, can we mention on the way there we saw like a boxing philosopher?
Oh yeah, we did.
Like he's punching a rhino.
Yeah, we got some pictures because it was a weird art shop or some shit. So,
Yeah.
but
so-
that was cool.
Yeah. So anyway, we go up to the Tim Peake experience.
Which is like a VR thing.
Yeah.
Where he talks about space.
And it was quite
From
shit.
what I've heard.
It was quite
Yeah,
shit.
it was shit.
Yeah.
I didn't miss much apparently.
No. You missed some dickhead just start talking to you and be like, "Oh, look at this! You're falling. I'm not mad." And then like 10 minutes later, be like, "Oh, you're still falling."
I think I would have. I actually prefer the idea of looking at text on a screen for 10 minutes. Like a manga.
Okay, so this fucking idiot. So we
Hi.
had.
I'm
We
an
were
idiot.
given VR headsets with fucking Samsung Galaxy S6s on them or some shit.
Yeah, and they were like, "Okay, put on your headset and your headphones now," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I took him off to look, and he was walking around checking other people's things, and I was like, "Okay, cool. It'll either come to me or I'll have it right, so it doesn't matter." And then he kept walking around. I was like, "This is taking a while." I took it off, looked around, poked Max's hand.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah, I wanted to do that. I just saw your hand, and I was like, "He's wearing a VR headset and headphones. He won't know this is
She
coming."
like
So I just,
grabbed him by the neck and started shaking
it
his
was
chair.
well good.
Genuinely, that has been confusing me for like the last day, because I thought the guy walked past and then brushed me or something, so I took it off for like a good 2 minutes after that happened. I didn't know that was you.
Yeah, that was me. And but so then I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll just pop it back on and wait for it to start." Because I just kept seeing the words like presented by some fucking shit ass company in white text on a black background, which was in VR. So I did get a VR experience. It was text.
This absolute fucking idiot sat there for 10 minutes
I think
Being
it was more
like-
like 15, actually, to be honest.
Just being like, oh boy, I can't wait for the show to start.
I mean, I was like, it's taking a while.
You never thought that maybe you should just switch to another
But
headset.
at some point it gets too late.
I was
to be
like, look, I'm very trusting in technology, and I was like, this is probably.
Yeah, you're probably just supposed to. You didn't
yeah.
even take it off. You just sat there.
No, I took it off occasionally, and the dude walking around looked at me a few times, and I was just like, oh yeah, okay, cool, that makes sense. Popped it back on. So.
You're an actual fucking idiot.
I think he thought that I was like just getting nauseous because some people do, so I was taking it off to have like a breather or some shit.
You're so fucking.
Yeah,
dumb.
you thought that when Tim Peake said things were about to get bumpy, it actually would.
See, he didn't. There was no sound either. It was just ambient noise.
You just like
Which was really enjoyable, actually. I like ambient noise, so.
just sat there for 10 fucking minutes with a fucking.
I paid
£7.
£7 to sit in a chair and look at some text.
This is so fucking dumb. You're so fucking dumb.
I'm really smart and funny and clever. And this is not a negative mark on my reputation.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, Max's one was glitched, apparently.
Yeah, so like, your astronaut man, who you weren't controlling, you watched him like fuck about in the cockpit. And he had an iPad and a notebook.
It's like a pit full of cards.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Oh.
That was high velocity. It was almost like it was falling to Earth. Something I wouldn't know about.
So, like, my guy was, like, fucking about in the cockpit, and it's like, oh, wow, the pen's floating. But, like, there was a book and an iPad, and whenever he slotted down the book, it would clip in with the environment, and the iPad would just sort of, like, continue to float wherever it would float. So I'm fairly certain that, like, the iPad and the book had accidentally swapped places in my version of the experience. Because, like, there's another point as well where, like, he was, like, playing with the iPad, or what I think is the iPad, because he was, like...
It's not an iPad, it was a little stick with buttons on it.
Well, no, but there was a point where he had it, like, up to his face and was, like...
Yeah, it was a stick
he was,
with
like,
buttons.
playing it like that.
It was a stick with buttons.
Yeah.
But yeah, on my screen, he had the book, so it looked like he was just, like, fondling the cover.
How did that glitch out? I just thought it was pre-recorded.
I don't know, well, the thing
Like a
is...
VR video on YouTube.
Mine was pretty pre-recorded, I'll be real.
Yours is just a black screen.
Mine was a still image.
Oh, actually, you know what we forgot to mention about day one?
Mm-hmm.
What I was doing when I got here.
Oh,
I hadn't slept for 24 hours. You know what? Someone else is probably better to describe it than me. Go ahead, Raptors.
screaming a couple of times. I don't know specifically what you're saying. I don't have a memory, you see.
You got possessed by a 5-year-old is what happened.
That's probably an apt description.
Max,
I think I blocked it out immediately.
Max,
He was acting like a Shiba Inu puppy. Like he would wake up, scream, maybe like jump up and down a couple of times, leer at me angrily, and then like immediately fall back asleep.
Oh my god, the one time that Lizzie laughed at something, you woke up out of your fucking slumber, like a mummy out of a sarcophagus or some shit, and you were just like... And then you went back to sleep. And it was fucking nightmare.
I remember there's another point as well where the cleaner didn't realise we were in because we were being quiet because we were sleeping. So like she was like fucking about with the doorknob. So I tried to subtly shout and say, "We're in here." So Sparky leaps up like a fucking winged beast, like swings open the door. I swear, like you gave her the stare of death for like making noise, and she just was like, "Oh, sorry, wrong room," and then closed the door, and then you went straight back to sleep.
I was tired.
I don't blame you. I would have done the same thing.
I was actually trying. I actually looked for something to throw. I remember that. I wanted to tell her to go away.
Well, she got the message. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she got the message in the most powerful way you could have.
So
that's pretty good.
what happened after Tim Peake? We found an Alex Jones statue.
Well...
Yeah, we did. You ran ahead to
You
find the
walked
play
past
area.
it because you were looking for the play area, which is for 12-year-olds and below.
Perfect for
Which
me.
we didn't go in because I don't think we're legally allowed to let me into there. So, but like, Nick pointed out a statue because there was a lot of like engineer statue heads and stuff, and it was like, oh, look at these cool engineers. One of them looked like uncannily like fucking Alex Jones, and it was weird. I didn't enjoy that moment.
I did.
You did because you were running around a fucking museum.
I was looking for Tim Peake.
You were looking for Tim Peake, and you did find him. I didn't.
Find him. I was really excited by the prospect of meeting him. I'm like, if this guy's name is plastered all over this fucking place, he must be really fucking cool. He was just some dude. I'm sorry, Tim Peake, but you're just some fucking dude.
He deployed the parachutes for you, dude. Be grateful.
Yeah, without that, I don't know if you'd be here. I would, but you might not be.
Raptors was just like experiencing a death simulation.
I was experiencing bliss. It was like, just an empty room, don't have to listen to anything. I'm good. This is good. Also, you should talk about the Uber drivers, because...
Okay, we actually have footage of this, so I can put it up on the screen.
Do you? I didn't know that you did. Oh.
So, we, to get to places, you gotta take an Uber, right? And, well, okay, so we had these little sharks. I brought 36 of these, and we'd give them out to we'd ask the driver of the vehicle, hey, Mr. Uber driver, what's your favorite color? And they'd be like, oh, green. And then I'd be like, all right, thank you. And he's just like, why'd you ask that? I'm like, no reason at all. And then we'd get to the end of the stop, we get to our location, and I just say, man, you've been a great driver, here's a tip. And I just gave him the shark and walked away. Hey driver, by the way, here you go, man, for you.
Oh, okay. What is that, the fish?
It's a shark.
Alright, thanks, man. All the best.
That's why he asked favourite colour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my color.
Pizza time.
See, the way you describe that makes you sound like an awful person, but it actually was pretty nice. Like, one of them kept it on his dashboard, just like a little...
Oh yeah, he
souvenir.
also, he like knocked it off by accident, and then he like reached down and put it back up.
Yeah. Like, it was actually pretty wholesome, but...
He liked it. Look, the sharks are made to make people happy at their own expense.
There was one guy who, when we were asking what his favourite colour was like
went on
very suspicious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, you trying to get my social security? What you doing? He was like scared. He thought like we were with the CIA or something. Like, why are you collecting personal information on me? What do you need it for? I'm just like, just conversation, man. What's your favorite color? It's like, okay, green. I'm like, okay, what's your second favorite color? Because we had already given out the only green shark I had that day. He's like, all right, now you're fucking acting real suspicious. What do you want my second favorite color for? Huh? And then he gave it to us, and he's like, you need my third favorite too? He got really fucking on edge about it. And then he did go on for like a half an hour about this shit as well.
Was he the one who asked us if we were like smoking anything?
No, that was, I think that was one today. Oh no, yesterday.
No, yesterday.
We were laughing at a fucking stupid Twitter video.
We were laughing at a stupid Twitter video.
You were laughing at the
this.
fact that you could do this. Fucking shit with the shark. I can't because I'm a fucking mongoloid with no hands, but you can squeeze the shark and make a little fucking fart sound effect.
Listen.
And the second-hand embarrassment affects me quite heavily. So sitting in the back of the car next to these two fucking creatures, I was actually kind of...
We just laughed at
like
that
it.
shit for like hours. It's still not any less funny. So what happened when we got back from the museum, right? We went back to the hotel, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. That's what happened.
I don't remember what happened.
I've no fucking
Okay,
clue.
no, I remember what happened. So we were trying to arrange our visit to go see Slender Man, the movie, because so when we got here, Jamie and I, we saw a poster on the wall that said Slender Man out now, August 24th.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's out, it's here.
Yeah, it came out like a day earlier when
Yeah.
it arrived.
So I'm like, we have to go see Slender Man. and so we were trying to find out a time, and Jamie's all like, mate, I really gotta poop.
It was more, I really feel sick, but that was implied, yeah.
And so Jamie spent the next 2 hours pooping, while Max, Neek, and we all went to go see. Well,
Should me and Jimmy swap for a minute while we talk about Slender?
you know how to do the fucking camera.
I mean, I assume I stand behind it.
Yes.
That seems pretty good. I think I can do
We're not
that.
going to zoom in on anything.
Yeah, it's all in focus, right?
Shot.
It's in focus, right? Max?
I'll check. Yes, it is.
I don't believe Max. I think he's a liar, Nate.
That was probably a really weird camera angle for
Not one of those yours.
me fucking looming towards like some kind of beast of the night.
All right, so we went out to see Slender Man, and Max here did a big dumb. So we were like, okay, we want to go to the 8:20 showing, and there's only one theater within like a massive radius that actually fucking has Slender Man playing at it, because I guess the theaters here just aren't like. Are you just staring at Kyle?
No, I'm looking away in shame.
Oh yeah. So here's the story. So the original reading said 8 minutes from our hotel to the View Theater that we went to go see, and and when we checked later, it was 33 minutes. And so, what are you doing?
Oh, it was just like slightly not centered and it was really bugging me. Okay.
So, so instead of getting an Uber to the one that was like, it was 13 minutes by car, but 33 by foot. So Max decides, I know what I'll do. I'll take us by foot to the one that's like 28 minutes away because it's slightly closer.
In my defense, I looked at the map beforehand and I thought all I had to do was like, okay, it's up the street and around the corner. I just chose the wrong corner.
Wait, you didn't even know where we were. You went the wrong way as well, right?
Yeah, I picked the wrong corner.
Yeah, you went the wrong way. And the theater you imagined in your head didn't even have probably didn't have Slender Man in it, did it?
No.
No, so later on, so I just like had a fucking big headache, and I'm like, okay, there's another showing today at 10:20. So we went to go see the 10:20 showing of Slender Man, and it was a fucking treat.
Well, it was a treat from straight when we walked in, because there was a line. This fucking guy, he asked, "Hey, where's the ticket booths?" Like,
no, okay, hold on. You make that sound fucking stupid. First of all, there were no ticket booths.
No, exactly. Why would you have two different clerks to sell two different items? It's efficient to have one person.
Here's what happens at like every theater in America that I've ever been to. You go in to the building, and there is a fucking wall. You cannot pass this wall unless you buy a ticket.
Okay.
You then go and you buy shit from the concession stand.
Well, does it not make sense to like just have you buy things from the concession stand, because you have your money anyway? You can just purchase stuff there, and then there was already a person checking tickets by the theater.
You got your finger in the air.
In Sparky's defense, that was the old layout of View, and then they changed it because it's much more efficient to buy the snacks and.
I'm not saying it's not more efficient. I'm not saying it's not more efficient. Like oh, it makes more sense. It does.
I just thought it was purely an American thing, and that's why I was laughing.
It makes more sense to have your concession stand out front because you're making the more money. But I've never seen that before. I've never seen they sell the tickets at the concession. Well, you know why that fucking sucks? Because then you got dickheads trying to get their fucking popcorn and dickheads trying to get their tickets.
I suppose.
That's probably why they don't do that anywhere else. Because that's why the fucking line to get the tickets was so long, because we had people buying popcorn and shit.
Not only but that wasn't the only reason why that took so long. Because there was this one like fucking flippant cunt who like there was like 7 people in front of us, right? So we queued up for like a solid. We got there at like 10 minutes past, like, you know, and like I think it was like 20 minutes by the time we were like behind the person.
Yeah, we're like, okay, we're just on time.
And like this like fucking city dwelling douchebag looks at us and says, "Yeah, I'm serving these two, then I'm going off." Like, you part.
We waited in this entire like line of like 10 people.
You part-timing cunt. Like, you couldn't have served like one more person.
Yeah, no, like that's how it works at any other place. You serve the current line, and then you're done.
Yeah, like that's not like normal. That person was just unbelievably fucking rude.
Yeah, and so we have to go into at the end of the other line that had like 15 people in it, and then we got to the front row and we could finally order our fucking tickets.
And then like that was a whole fucking ordeal, because like what we wanted was like regular popcorn and then just like I wanted a Coke, right? Just
You gotta go?
Just keep going.
Lizzie, come over here. If you're leaving. You leaving, Lizzie?
Yes.
Lizzie. This is our friend Lizzie.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Lizzie. Say hi to camera. Why ain't you speaking?
They kidnapped me. Can you pass me my Hobbycraft card?
That wasn't a Hobbycraft card, that was a box.
Bye, Lizzie. Bye.
Bye. Fuck, now I gotta stand this back up, because...
should I just keep going?
So anyway, back to Slender. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fix
apologies.
the camera for
Yeah, apologies. So all I wanted was like regular popcorn and a Coke, and like this guy was like hell bent on making the experience like as complicated as possible. So he was like, "Okay, I want regular popcorn." Like, great. So you just want regular? Yeah. Okay. Right. Now what size? Yeah, large. Okay. And what type popcorn again? And then like he persisted that okay, yeah, we only have sweet and salted now. So we just ended up getting 2. And then on top of that, he didn't give me a Coke, he gave me 2 bottles of water. Like, at that point, we had been in the queue for like 25 minutes, so I didn't fucking bother.
Yeah, we're gonna go to see Slenderman.
Oh, yeah, so we finally get to go in the theater to see Mr. Manslender. And, like, what was, like, the first thing in that movie? I remember it was fucking dumb. The first thing in that movie is, like, these really dumb shots of just, like, football fields, like, kids in school, like, oh my god, LOL, did you see that?
They're watching cat videos on their iPhone.
Oh, that's what it was. Fucking long cats.
And then you hear it. You hear the kids are like, did you hear that Tom and his friends are gonna go like summon Slender Man?
The second they said Slenderman like out loud, I actually burst out laughing.
They didn't even do that. The first off was, what are you doing tonight? Can't tell you. If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Yeah,
you're probably
so
just going. You're
fucking
probably just going and having a game of circle jerk.
It was so fucking awful. Holy shit. Yeah, and then they get to the basement of the one girl, right? And yeah, they get to the basement of that one girl, and that's when they decide we should totally summon Slender.
Yeah, and so they go onto the Slenderman wiki.
It's not even a joke.
There's the slenderman.wikia.com, and like user anonymous has posted a link to a video that's like, if you want to summon your boy SM, here you go, watch here.
No, it was literally like a comment on the fucking wiki.
Yeah, it was just by like an anonymous user.
Yeah, and so they go to the link, and then they watch it, and like it's just a bunch of shots of the woods, and it's in like 3 bells, and then also the Illuminati was there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, just major spoilers if you really want to see Slender, so just be careful.
Don't. I didn't. And I think it was a good decision, actually.
No, you missed out.
I did, yeah, no.
So they actually, and then they're like, oh, spooked out, and she's like, oh, we shouldn't have done that, it was spooky. And then the next day, the fucking girl runs off into the woods and dies, presumably. Never actually saw her again.
No, she just it's presumed that she got kidnapped by Slender Man.
Anyway, so then like the whole town's looking for her and all that shit. A bunch of really dumb and shitty jump scares later, they're back in like on the girl's computer. And this is probably my favorite part in the movie. So they find the girl who went missing's computer, and they start watching Slenderman videos. And then there's one that's like, this is actually like a real thing. Like, you know how on YouTube thumbnails, they have the like little red circle around what you're supposed to look at. They actually had a video of Slenderman, and then like at the end, it freeze framed and a red circle like was drawn around Slenderman. And I'm just thinking to myself, does Slenderman know how to do post-production? Does he edit? Does he edit his own videos? Or did he kidnap like a YouTuber?
Well,
and
he's tech savvy because he's got first time.
Oh no, we'll get to that. Don't spoil that shit. So so all the fucking girls are like, oh my god, he might be real, and they're like, what happened next?
Was it at this point one of them decided to go to the library, or was that later on?
That's later on. That's after the third girl leaves.
Oh, no. They found a chat room that the girl who was kidnapped was in, and were like, oh, you were the last person, you convinced her to go summon Slender Man. How do we get him back? Oh, he knows you're interested. He's watching and he knows you want your friend back. You need to go into the woods and you need to sacrifice something you love. So that's when they Chloe got the picture of her and her dad. That's what the black-haired one got the picture of like the thingy she knitted, and then the other one got her like pot or whatever. And then they said, okay, so we need to break these things and we're gonna wear blindfolds. So if you look at Slender Man, you'll go insane. So we just need to break these and we'll exchange for Chloe. So they smash it and whatever. And then Chloe was like, the bells are going off, so already you shouldn't be doing this. And Chloe's like, yeah, let's just take my blindfold off, take a little sneak peek at Slender Man. Oh my god, he has no face!
And she runs off screaming, and then the other two girls, like, I think what they did, like, them taking off was pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they take off their blindfolds and start chasing after her, and then now they're fucking cursed as well, because they've seen him. And, that's Slender Man over there. Don't move the camera.
I think that's Regular Man.
No, that's Regular Man.
Isn't mine.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I'm cursed.
So anyway, so now that lady, she's going insane. The lady that took off her blindfold, she's just going fucking mental. And this is the part where Slender Man, so she gets a fucking Facebook message FaceTime call, and she answers, is like, who's this? And it's just a video from outside her house. Slender Man actually fucking FaceTimes her. And then he has a fucking like thing where he goes inside of her house and goes up to her room while like holding the camera and showing.
He starts vlogging in her house.
Hey guys, we're gonna do an epic prank today. We're gonna do the
child abduction prank. Joey Salad's here.
Someone needs to make that edit. That's fucking amazing.
Slender Man is the ultimate fucking prankster. So he goes into her house, fucking slithers up he goes through the wall. I don't know how he phased the cell phone through the wall. His powers are never explained at all.
Oh, they are.
No.
They are. They're briefly explained.
In that one bit in the library, I mean, I guess if you freeze frame the fucking movie.
Well, no, because Ren explains it to Black Hair Girl.
No, okay, you know what? That movie's stupid as well because it doesn't know what symbiotic means. Symbiotic means that both the host and the virus get benefits. What the fuck possible benefits do you get from having Slender Man haunt you?
Yeah, it's more like a parasite than a symbiotic.
Yeah, he's a parasite. Like he's just killing you. He's just killing kids.
Yeah.
How is that symbiotic?
No, it's not. That's just like crap book.
And my favorite part was how the girl described the virus as well. She said, it's like a virus. She's like, wait, what are you talking about, a virus? She's like, well, you know, like a computer virus, right? Like it'll infect your computer and get on your hard drive. And I'm like, you mean like a normal fucking virus, you idiot? That's what a virus does. Like any virus, that's the definition. Why does it have to be a computer virus? And then they actually like go through, and this is the part where she's in the library. You want to describe this one?
Okay, yeah. So she Googles Slender again, right? And this is when like she starts like going through like other creepypasta creatures. I think we see the rake for a moment, or am I making?
No. She's going through the original like details of what Slender Man was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like what he was based off of.
Yeah.
Essentially like apparently like ancient mythological creatures and shit.
Yeah.
So she finds those.
Yeah, and then she like goes onto like the piedpiper.com. And then eventually finds like the author of like the book, which describes like the neuroelectronic.
Why did they just try to?
They tried to scientifically explain Slender Man.
That makes it really dumb. He's really not explainable. He's just a dude. Like he teleports into images and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking dumb. Why did they try to like? Oh, he neurologically networks into your fucking brain, and then he starts. He uploads the computer virus.
He hacks into your mainframe and then makes you go insane.
In frame in the membrane. All right, hold on. Let's just pause it. You stop. Just stop recording now and then reactivate.
Yeah, there's only 2 minutes left.
Reactivate your fucking.
It's got like a red dot next to it.
Yeah, reactivate your cart charcoal. Hold on. Same button you just said.
Reactivate your charcoal.
Okay.
There it go.
Where did I go? I'm not in the video anymore. I teleported out. Boom, Slenderman.
sake.
Bazinga.
I think it would have actually been scarier if it just like a cold cut to me in your place. That would have been fucking terrifying.
So anyway, back to Slender Man.
Barely tell that that's a shark from this distance, but yeah.
I'm gonna lick it. I already licked it actually.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Like you wondering, unoriginal. Oh, you clap sync.
Oh.
Just clap. Both those claps will line up in all the recordings, so that's fine.
Okay, so what were we back?
So we're still in the library. We got the book now.
Oh, my favorite part though of this movie has got to be the fact that on all of the walls they had like 2 paintings of creepy forest shit. And so like every fucking household, every inside building has paintings of spooky fucking spooky trees.
It's the shittest foreshadowing in.
It's like I could see that like one painting in one room in the whole movie.
Like before the video happens at the beginning.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, that'd be actually pretty alright. It was in every fucking building. Every single, even in the hospital. And we'll get to that. In the hospital, they have fucking paintings of spooky trees on the wall. It's like, oh, this really brings out the fucking depression in here.
Hang on. So yeah, I think after the book scene, like we tried to scientifically explain Slender Man great. Ginger girl with the book goes back to black-haired girl, and it's like, we've cracked it. It's like the virus that infects your brain, and there's like an upload the virus. And it's like, yeah, I don't care. I'm seeing hallucinations, and my friends are missing or going insane. But I'm gonna go fuck this dude called Tom.
Didn't believe it. She's just like, you're being absurd. A video can't do that. And it's just like, I mean, in any other scenario, she'd be making sense. But like, literally, 2 of her fucking 4 friend group is dead.
Or going insane. And like, there's so much evidence that it's unbelievable. Okay, and then so she goes and fucks Tom. This is probably attempts to fuck Tom.
This is actually the best part in the movie. So she goes into Tom's place and they start, getting cozy. They fuck right in front of the spooky tree painting. And then halfway through it, she starts looking at Tom and is just like, I actually called this out to Max. I said, how much you want to bet his face is going to go all spooky? Yeah. And then immediately, like 5 seconds after that, he starts making fucking like funny faces. It's like, you know how in like in Photoshop, sometimes they'll stretch out a face to make it funny.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, this is like, these were the faces he was making. And he was like doing that fucking thing where he shakes a bunch because I think they think that's spooky or something. The theater actually burst out into...
The old people sitting next to us were laughing.
The whole theater burst out into fucking tears laughing because it was so stupid. And then, okay, and after that, he's just like, is everything okay, man? Is you good? And she's just like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing shit. She still doesn't believe it. She's fucking stupid.
Well, I think at that point she does start to, but then she goes, okay, you can't tell everyone, but me and my friends watched this video. We may have summoned this demon. And he like grabs a phone and is like, oh, is it this one?
Is it Slender Man?
Oh, no, you can't watch that. This has driven my friend insane. This is really fucking with me. Promise me you won't watch the video.
I promise.
I promise.
Swear to God, death, whatever. Not watch that fucking video.
And later on, you see like a Facebook chat between them, and like the top message.
So, yeah.
And the top message is, okay, I'm going home now. Promise me you won't watch that video. And it's like, haha, I promise you I won't, babe. Smiley face.
And then like the next day he comes in and he's like fucking freaked the fuck out. Got bruises all up his arm. He watched the video like immediately after she left. Like, what the fuck?
Fucking dipshit, Tom.
It's just like, oh, well the lady said don't watch it. And the people gone missing. You know what? I bet if I watch it, I can find the other girls, and then she'll really want to fuck me. Or if I find her friends, that'll make it like the bang double good, yeah? He's like a fucking dumb jock. My favorite bit is like, no, not my favorite bit, but like one of my favorite bits is like earlier when they're having a chat, like Tom and this girl, when Tom asks her out, she's just staring into the woods and she sees Slender Man, and she doesn't look like at all scared by it. She's just like, is that fucking Slender Man?
To be fair, it was like PS2 graphics.
CG was so shit. Okay, and so her fucking second friend starts going absolutely bonkers. Like, and she's just like a Slender Man conspiracy theorist. She's like going on 4chan, like, oh, I saw the Slender Man. And after a long while, the main girl with the black hair starts going insane. And then there's a bit, like, if you've seen the new Titans trailer, at the end where the Titans fucking logo pops through broken glass and it looks like a shitty 2005 music video effect. That happened in the movie, but like with Slender Man's tentacles. So Slender Man then attacks her sister, and this is, I think, maybe the best part in the movie. So she has to go to the hospital for her sister now. And so she leaves the hospital room, like her sister's in a coma and shit. She leaves the hospital room, and then they walk out into the hallway, and there's spooky slow-mo typing going on. And it's just like one person going.
It wasn't even that. She was like literally going. It was pretty stupid.
It's like my grandmother trying to type, but in real time. It's just. And then and then immediately after that, she looks a reaction shot like, oh shit, it's typing. And then back to then there's 3 doctors all holding a fucking folder, and in sync they slow motion close it. And then it cuts, she's scared still, and then back to this old lady that's just like, and then she's walking down the fucking hallway and she sees a bunch of bad special effects.
The one actually literally just looks like the liquefy tool.
Oh yeah. And they keep making scary faces at her, the same level of Tom from earlier. And then at the very end of the hallway, she sees a tall, like 7 foot tall, thin man is shrouded in darkness. And this is actually where that other spooky painting was, in the hallway right here. There's and we're all thinking in the audience, oh shit, it's Slender Man come to reap her soul or some shit. But no, they actually apparently at this hospital hired a 7 foot tall man with like fucking 4 foot long arms. Like, this is the lankiest man ever I've ever fucking seen in my life.
He's a gynecologist.
And so then she goes to her and this is where they tie it into the game. So she goes back to her fucking dumb friend's house. Well, not her dumb friend. She's actually her friend is actually the only fucking intelligent person in the whole movie. And she has the notes from the fucking game up on her wall. She collected all 8. She collected all 8 notes. And then she's trying to kill herself, but she's like, no, don't do that. And then Slender Man comes for them and fucking, like, it was like in is it The Exorcist or the Poltergeist or something? Like, the movie where they had their house built on a Native American burial ground.
Yeah, I think you're missing a step here.
Oh, what am I missing?
They FaceTime Slender Man at 3 a.m. a second time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go ahead, tell us. No.
Yeah. It was the exact same thing. Like, oh no, hey, look, I found Slender Man on WhatsApp. Let's check it out. Oh, he's calling me. Oh, he's walking through walls and shit. Hey, what's up, pimps? It's your boy Slender Man here. So it's like exact same shit. And then he finally comes through the walls. The call cuts off. And that's when the ginger one who owns the house walks back towards the window. Is like, oh shit!
Gets pulled out by
the vines.
And then the last girl just runs into the woods, says, "Take me, Slender. Oh, oh, Slender Pie. Oh." And then he fucking turns into Invader Zim. You know, an Invader Zim. And Zim's got a backpack, and like 4 little claws come out of it, and he walks like that because he's really short and stubby. You see, like, it's like that, but Slender Man's not short and stubby. He's actually quite large and like lanky. He's the opposite of Zim, but he has these giant fucking claws come out of his back, and he starts chasing after her, and then she just turns into a tree. And that's the movie.
At what point did you enjoy PewDiePie in the movie? Did he show up?
Yeah.
He should have.
He was Tom.
Oh, fuck.
And that was Slender Man.
Yeah, that was Slender Man.
That was.
No, not only that, but like they had a what's it called, an Aesop at the end. It was like, internet culture is all fun and games. The people, we make images and videos of the Slender Man for our own amusement, but then there are those unfortunate few who actually seek him out. So think twice before you make an image online. And then it cuts to credits.
That was
shittest PSA. It's like, don't edit images, please.
Yeah.
It was the funniest fucking movie I've seen all year, honest to God. I was laughing. I was losing my shit in the
No, I was as well.
It was so fucking
But
funny.
like, I was like half covering my ears because I was like, oh, there's going to be a jump scare in 1 second, and half covering my mouth because I was like, oh fuck, if I laugh too loud, I'm going to piss everyone off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like, because the movie was, the theater was quite loud. I almost wanted to ask them to, like, turn the volume down a bit. It was really fucking loud. I wasn't as afraid of the jump scares. I'm like, I would like to keep my ears intact, please.
Don't want tetanus.
My favorite thing is every time, like Slender Man had a soundboard on him, because every time, like he'd, like, lift a finger.
It was like he grabbed Chloe from behind and then like left her alone, and that's why she went insane.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing about that movie, I'm gonna put this as politically correct as possible. There were 3 false flag jump scares to make you think, oh, I'm on edge. Like, but all 3 of them involved a person of colour walking across the screen every single time.
I think that says a lot about the filmmaker. When you say. What?
Says they're a legend.
You know, when you make a film, you put a lot of yourself into it. You know, like when you're making a horror film, you're like, what do you fear?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's not me. That's the director speaking.
It's okay. Context matters.
Context matters. Yeah. So that was Slender. Raptors, you can come back now, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that was the end of action.
I wanted to do that.
I like the lighting. It makes it look dramatic.
Somehow, I think that I made less noise than the people upstairs.
Oh, hey, Kyle, what did you think of the movie?
From what I noticed while I was filming, Kyle needs to be a little bit like that for the perfect Kyle effect. But yeah.
Alright.
Also, the entire time I was over there, I really wanted to drink a Coke, but I didn't want to stop the recording and ask, so... What happened next, Sparky?
Okay, we all went to bed.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, and then day 3.
This is today.
Hi.
Yeah.
So today, I already forgot what happened today.
So this morning we woke up with the objective of going and watching Shrek and seeing the 4D bus experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was really excited. This is something we'd been hyping up all fucking trip. It's just like
It's the same reason that you're hyping up Slender.
Yeah.
We saw it on one fucking
The billboard
advert.
in the underground.
Yeah. And then we were like, we have to go see Shrek Adventure.
Yeah.
And we looked at the website and we were like, well, we need to.
It's only
see
20.
Shrek
It's only like
Adventure.
what, £20, and we can go see Shrek.
4D flying bus experience sounds fucking well.
Oh wait, hold on. We're
Shrek
missing something.
Driven by donkey.
We're missing something from day 2.
Oh yeah.
Double pepperoni. So
I
I want to lay into Max.
Staring at those.
Should I come back or should I stay where I am?
You can
come back.
come back and just
Because
sit
that way
in
you
front
can
of
hit
me.
me if you
You
want
have to put the 2009 glasses on though.
No, they're
the
mine.
2009 glasses of shame.
No, they're mine and they're not shameful. They're glorious.
So this lovely gentleman here thought it would be a great idea to piss me off. So I'm like, how can I just get like a standard pepperoni pizza? Don't fucking touch me. And he's just like, well, why don't you just get the double pepperoni? I'm like, because that's expensive. It like I'm thinking like pound conversion to American, $16.99 is already too fucking expensive in American dollars for a pizza. So it's gonna be even more in U.S. dollars when I fucking pay Max back for the pizza later. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not gonna buy the fucking double pepperoni. So that was double $16.99 for a small pizza, by the way. And so I'm like, no, I'm not gonna buy a double pepperoni. And this fucking one starts going off on me. He's just like, what do you want? You want a fucking single pepperoni? You want one pepperoni on your fucking pizza? You retarded? You fucking stupid? What? And he starts comparing it. It's just like, oh yeah, you know all those birds with one wing. You want to
That was
pair.
my comparison.
No, my one was, oh yeah, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, I'm gonna put on one pants. Don't need to put
And
on
I'm like, you fucking what? I'm just trying to get a pizza with the standard amount of pepperoni, and then I just stormed off again to go buy more Diet Coke. I came back with 3 bottles of Diet Coke to fuel my rage.
I think you're missing a step here.
Oh, yeah?
You tried to lash out at me, so I kicked you in the chest and you fell over the bed.
I looked up after hearing a noise, and you were next to the door, and Max had extended, and I was confused. So I'm glad I know what happened now.
I actually was thinking of attacking you more, like genuinely attacking you at that point.
I did not mean to kick you off the bed.
I was really
But
fucking
I'm really
mad.
glad I did, because I've wanted to do that for like a few months now.
I was really fucking mad when you kicked me off the bed.
Sparky, I'm sorry.
And then, so like, I get back, and Max is all like, oh, I was just fucking playing with you, right? And I'm like,
Because I understood what he meant, because there wasn't a single pepperoni option on the menu.
Yeah, so-
double implies twice as much.
yeah, how are you gonna have double of like, nothing?
Yeah,
Double of nothing is still
I
nothing.
knew that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, apparently you told me you didn't, so I was getting fucking frustrated.
See, I actually didn't, but I'm not as annoying as Max, so it's fine.
No, Max was pushing it really hard. You were just like occasionally.
I
You would
was
even
just like
acknowledge.
character.
You would at least acknowledge my points.
I think you're kind of overselling it there, because like for the last quarter, I was just on my bed laughing, not able to breathe, and like you were yelling at me points you had already like spat out, like getting annoyed that I was laughing and not taking in.
You weren't taking my pizza peril seriously.
No, I really wasn't.
All right, get back behind the fucking camera. So we went to go see Shrek, and Shrek, we got there at 10, and we got there at 11 or something, right? And the next showing was at fucking 4.
I think it was 3:40 actually.
No. We got there at like 12:30, and then the next showing was at 16:40.
So 4:40. Fuck.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? I'm not fucking waiting 4 hours to see Shrek. So I just went to the store and I bought this.
This is just gonna fill up the whole fucking shot. There it is.
It's Shrek's Adventure
Is this in the
London
shot?
That is in
umbrella. Yeah, because the top of the shot is like above the raptor miraculously. So it's pretty good.
So I bought this from the store.
In fact, if Max stood up like using one of the beds, you could see him in the mirror.
And this was I think this is the only thing like at that point I'd actually purchased and I could bring home to
Yeah,
show
it
my
was like
family.
a tourism
This
purchase.
is my souvenir. What?
There's a battery flashing red symbol. I don't know if you want to pause and swap quickly.
Alright, pause that
Seems
shit.
like a good call.
A superpowered mind. A mechanical.
There we go.
3, 2, 1. That was
That's synced up, right?
not important. Cool.
So, okay. So
Shrek's Adventure was closed.
Shrek's Adventures
Well,
was
not closed,
closed.
but it was fucking.
So we decided.
Oh, wait, can I point something out first? This
Yeah.
Shrek's Adventure is right next to the London Eye and Big Ben and all these cultural landmarks. And we're standing in the middle of this and we're like, no, let's go see Shrek.
Okay, in all fairness, you're fucking like all these cultural landmarks like sold out hard. Like right next to all of them is just Shrek.
Like, to be honest, okay, Big Ben ain't looking too good right now.
No.
So that's
5
understandable. You wouldn't
years.
want like pictures of it. Yeah, 5 years to fix a fucking bell.
And then I found out that you just fill the river with actual feces.
Well, we did back in the day. Now it's just like fucking the same, but sewage.
It's just that is actually the most disgusting water I think I've ever seen.
You should see this.
You
It's
should
fucking dope.
I was gonna say you should see the woman basketball. Fuck that.
God.
The water was terrible. It was disgusting. So we're there to see Shrek. We can't go to see Shrek, so we go to a nearby arcade and gamble all of our money away.
We wanted to buy a Minecraft Ocelot plush and pretend it was Leopard for this experience. However, we didn't get enough winnings
You needed
because it cost
1,500.
1,500 tickets, And the highest payout we got in one go was this fucking legend getting 250 from one machine.
My
the
footage-
first try.
Okay. Now, Matt Pat, I think it was Matt Pat, did a video, and it was like, how to win, I think it's Pachinko, isn't it?
Yeah.
How to win a Pachinko machine every time. And I watched that video a while ago, and I remember his advice. So,
Was it Matt Pat or was it Vsauce? It sounds Vsauce in my head.
either way, I screamed at
Yeah.
the camera at the end, subscribe to Matt Pat. I legit watched, no, trust me, because Matt Pat's right. Matt Pat is right. Go watch Game Theory. Matt Pat, so it doesn't really matter.
I don't want to tell people to subscribe to Matt Pat though.
Yeah, but I did though.
I don't like his weaselly little face. I'm not gonna lie.
So, well, we're not getting Matt Pat on the podcast then anytime soon.
Hi Matt Pat. Right.
Don't give Matt Pat a platform to defend himself.
Shut up,
A Matt
Matt.
platform.
Oh my fuck. So
I
I
just say as well, while we were down there, because I kind of got skipped and you weren't there. While you were buying a Shrek umbrella, it was me, I think it was Jamie and
Nick and not Lizzie.
Nick
Richie.
and Richie. And so
Yeah.
basically,
Lizzie went to find Sparky.
I bought myself a nice refreshing iced coffee because I was thirsty, and I was standing in front of this rather old automobile.
Yeah, that they turned into like a coffee shop thing.
Yeah. And so this elderly couple comes up, and like without asking me to move, like poses in front of this thing. But I'm just stood there, so instead of moving, I think for sort of 2 minutes, I just smiled like a fucking dumbass at this lady while she's like trying to take a picture until she like finally like shoos me away.
that was funny.
That was good.
I think they took a picture with you there.
No, I think there actually is one. So hopefully on like fucking Matilda's Facebook page somewhere, there's a picture of me smiling like a dumbass with a nice coffee.
I think this thing's melting.
Maybe.
Swap it out.
Oh yeah, it is. There's a little bit of no. It was just a trick of the light. It was like green, and there's an indent, and it looked like green going over the side. We're good, professional. But yeah, no. If anybody can find that image, please. Do you want to put out a ransom or just like?
Yeah.
bang
If anyone finds that image, I'll buy them like the most expensive item on their Steam list bucket.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. So if you want to go through old people's Facebook, who are supposedly at fucking
On the
at
27th, look for footage on the 27th at Shrek.
Yeah.
It would probably be more like
it would've
at
been-
South Bank London
it
or
would've
the
been
London
South
Eye.
Bank, London outside Sea Life or Sea Life or something.
Yeah, send that to @Skiddo on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't follow him though.
No, don't.
Oh.
So
He's like Matt Pat, but worse.
yeah. He doesn't even have game theories.
Hit game theory. Why is Raptors?
No, we're not.
We have that written right there actually, so that's pretty good. Yeah.
So okay,
wall
so
was
what the fuck
And it
happened?
was the arcade.
Yeah, the arcade was
I think we spent like 20 quid on the fidget spinner.
the fidget spinner machine. We did spend a lot of money in.
Money on a fidget spinner to win a Minecraft tower. I just realised how bad that is.
I did tweet earlier that Sparky's like an autistic child, and actually in that situation,
We're all
we were
autistic.
all autistic children. And
So-
it was fun.
I had a fun time with that Shrek umbrella for the rest of the day. I started swatting at pigeons with it.
Actually, we didn't get the Shrek umbrella until after the arcade. Like we left the
Yeah, I
arcade
remember,
and
'cause
you
we had
just
the dog.
fucking vanished, and Lizzie went looking for you because
I said I'm going to buy Shrek.
I don't think anybody heard you.
Lizzie heard me.
I don't know if she did. We were all
she just
very
ran off to chase
confused.
you, yeah.
She just went to
Look,
try.
I
and find
wanted
you.
my fucking Shrek umbrella.
It's a fair purchase.
It is. I got it. It's right over.
I was gonna buy a Shrek mug, but I didn't,
We have a picture of Jamie with the Shrek mug. I'll put it up on
and a
there.
sombrero.
And a sombrero.
I hate that mug. It's
So
really
after that, we
sad.
spend like.
Wait.
What
I saw a 12-year-old in an I Love Yowie t-shirt. That's all I'm gonna say.
what is Yowie?
It's like we'll explain when you're older.
Is it like Lolly?
It's gay anime porn.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's 12 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that 12-year-old loves gay anime porn. Like holy shit, so much that they bought a shirt with that on it.
That was the highlight of my whole trip.
So what? So after the fucking fidget spinning arcade,
Oh, and I won at air hockey 3 times in a row. I just wanted to brag, I'm going to be honest. Where did we go next, Sparky?
We went into a Subway and sat there for like fucking 2 hours while Max was on his phone.
Max and Lizzie, we were trying to find stuff to do, and I think eventually we decided to go to Hamilton's.
Yeah, the thing is, there was a Greg's in there.
Yes.
It was
Greg's.
good.
George Harrison. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a dude with like one of them fucking steel drums, and he played Despacito.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard like Despacito like 4 or 5 times since I've been here. I don't know if it's just your country is obsessed with it.
Well,
Maybe.
I imagine that the street performers are going to play songs that people recognise, so they go ha ha and give them money, and that's like
Yeah,
top of the YouTube.
it nearly worked because like Despacito, good me.
XD.
So I nearly gave him some money, but I didn't because I'm a shit person. I had plenty, I just didn't give him any.
These Kinder Eggs are like fortune cookies, but instead of fortune, you get Leonardo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You didn't even eat it all.
Isn't that isn't? Is it?
Is it? Which one is
I
this?
think that's
Like and subscribe if you know who this one is.
Orange is Michelangelo. Duke gave me an approving nod.
I know that this is the one that eats pizza.
They all do.
No, but this is the one that really likes pizza.
They all do.
Don't Google pizza time and watch the video on YouTube.
So then we went to a toy store.
Yeah. It was pretty decent. I wanted to stay on the top floor for longer, but everybody moved down.
What was there up? What was up there? Just
Lego.
Lego.
I looked at some Lego Minecraft and I was fucking blissful.
Isn't Minecraft itself just Lego?
Pretty much, which is why it's a sensible thing for them to have made Lego Minecraft. And
cool.
Very recently I went on a fucking YouTube binge of Lego Minecraft set reviews, so it felt nice to see them in real life.
Fucking hit Michael.
And they don't care. No one does.
Sorry,
I'm
he's
just talking to myself.
touching me with his fucking Kinder Egg toys.
I'm acting.
He's fighting.
He's touching me with his Kinder Egg toys. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, that definitely made a sound as I picked it up. He was settled in place.
So and then at the store, I found Darth Vader.
No.
No, I
Kylo Ren.
found Kylo Ren.
Darth Vader was on the way.
Yeah, and I tried to fight him with the umbrella, but you guys said no.
Yeah.
You wouldn't let me fight Darth Vader. Why not?
Because we were scared he would win.
Kyle would have let me fight Darth Vader. Isn't that right, Kyle?
I think that's a no. But I don't know.
Oh fuck! I killed Michelangelo. Put him back together.
Oh god.
All right, it's good. He's fixed. Oh shit! I killed him again. All right, he's good. Okay, so then we went to the toy store and I tried fighting Kylo Ren instead.
Yeah, I caught some pictures of that one, so...
Yeah, we'll put that one up.
It was like a Lego sculpture of Kylo Ren.
And then...
Lizzie and Richie played Sonic on a screen that was, like, running at half speed.
So defies the point of Sonic.
Yeah, it's like you're not going fast anymore. You're just
speed.
you're just going. It's gotta go. That's their catchphrase now.
And then we left the toy store. No, not after I choked some toys first, though.
Yeah.
I strangled toys.
Choked a toy. You strangled a duck using a mechanical hand. I need to send you that so you can send that to Dolan Dark.
Oh, I sent it. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
you sent it already. I received it.
Hell yeah.
So, and then we went to Five Guys. Lizzie put up a Fortnite burger on the wall.
It was a masterpiece. She drew it first on, actually. This was the fucking experimental one.
Yo.
The Fortnite burger.
Max, focus that. Bring it up to camera and let Max focus it.
I can bring it there because that's where the light lives.
No, there's a zoom thing on here, I just don't know how to use it. There we go. There it is. Fortnite burger.
Fortnite burger. Sponsored by Autism Speaks.
Yeah.
But then we realised that they have little bits of paper you're meant to draw on, so she remastered it, and it was fucking beautiful.
We'll put up a picture on the wall on the screen. And then we came here and spent like fucking 5 hours setting up all the nice little knickknacks here. Look, look, Raptors drew that picture.
Yeah. Most of these are jokes about the board in the background and shit that we've done in this fucking freak show of a weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, upgrade to the Year of Thrills. And there's Red Medicine, the best Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Legend.
Oh yeah, Richie's here.
Yeah, Richie's here too. We
Fire Raptors.
we were gonna bring like both of them on, but then Lizzie escaped.
Alright, and there's a raptor. Up there.
Oh yeah, there's a little raptor up there.
And that's been our vacation to England, London town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, we didn't bring the McDonald's chips in over here.
Oh yeah.
The McDonald's chips that aren't McDonald's chips, but they're in a McDonald's
Don't
chips
tell
thing.
them.
Yeah, come on, this.
Yeah.
I'll heat them up for you.
Oh god. This is.
This is great sound quality.
Is it hot now?
What are you doing?
I'll eat your toes that you've been displaying on the screen.
Oh, the crisps are all over the bed.
They're not crisps.
Chips.
Yeah, those are specifically not crisps. That's like the least correct in every single way.
And that was the Artism Speaks made up of 2018. I almost
Yeah.
said 2017. What year is it?
I don't fucking know.
I think it's 2009.
This one's not going up on SoundCloud.
For reasons.
Because I fucking hate SoundCloud.
And also because the audio quality is going to be shit, innit?
Yeah, it is. So, thank you all for joining us on this very, very special episode of Artism Speaks podcast. Where we thank you all for watching the show for 50 episodes, a whole year. Oh wait, Max, come drink.
Oh, cool.
Max is gonna drink charcoal.
Enter the area. Also Richie, just because group shot.
No, wait, we gotta have the originals, boys. It's just-
Richie with the originals. Well,
Richie's just like a side character.
I'm just here.
You're kind of here, yeah. But it feels rude to have you here the whole time and not just bring you on the camera.
Say hi to Kyle.
Okay.
yeah, Kyle's been here the whole time.
Stealing Richie's spotlight. Shame on you, Kyle. It's just kind of like somewhere. I don't like this hand motion.
Yeah, so
I'm activating the charcoal.
Am I in shot?
I don't know. Whatever. This
Hold
is
my
Kyle.
hat
Look,
slightly higher.
Kyle's in shot, right? That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, Max.
What was my hat say?
I feel like it's activated at this point. And
Cracking
from
up.
here, I can tell that everyone's in shot. So that's
Here we
good.
go. 50 episodes.
One whole year, actually. Oh, God.
You drank that fucking in one gulp.
It is a shot.
It is a shot.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's to years.
All right, hold on.
Time
I wanna close it out with just all four of us. All right?
Okay.
Oh,
Well, look, it's
yeah, true. We need to do a thing to say thank you to Patreons, like, legitimately or some shit.
big thanks to Kyle Letty, Jack Farrell.
Hi, Noah.
Hi, Noah.
I'm cutting that. I'm actually gonna censor that.
Don't.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Fuck you,
I'm
Noah.
not
He
invested.
was a patron for a while.
He did pay us money.
He technically.
Big thanks
He
to
supported
Shepard,
Big thanks to Shepard, yeah.
Lonely Shepard.
Oh, absolutely.
Smooth Cola Pepsi.
Biggest thanks to Smooth
Barack
Cola
Obama.
Pepsi, Barack Obama.
Shepard was the first one to fall for our scam, wasn't it? Yeah. Legend.
Shepard, Emmy, Richie, thanks for $300.
That really lightened up the cost.
And
And Alex, yeah.
Ethan.
And Ethan.
and big thanks
Did
to
Ethan?
Race
No, he
Civic.
went 99.9.
Big thanks to Ray Civic, Mandalore, Jason Cohn, Johnny Bravo. He's one of my favorites. I love Johnny Bravo.
Thanks to Pyrocynical for agreeing to come on and then never doing it.
He's gonna come on. We'll get him.
We're waiting for you.
Kyle's waiting. You want to keep Kyle waiting, man?
You don't want to keep Carl waiting. He gets very angry.
Look at it. Look
That
at what he's doing. You don't want to piss him off.
He's attacking in an infuriated rage.
All right. Thanks to everyone for watching Artism Speaks episode 50, and we'll see you all next year. No, probably not. Yeah.
I think we're going to see them this year at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can keep going with this until Kyle walks off screen.
Okay.
Okay, I feel like he's just about to though, so I'm just gonna.
What?
I haven't done it all weekend. I purposefully held back. Okay. Eye for an eye. I'll take it.
I'm gonna chuck sharks at the. Oh, Kyle's gone.
Oh.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Before Kyle comes back, cut it quick.